Top 7. Zenith Soul. Zenith Soul is the great elder of the Ghost Spirit sect. This is the highest position, wielding immense actual power within the sect. The Ghost Spirit sect is one of the 6 great demonic sects of the Heavenly South, renowned for its heretical cultivation arts, specializing in the ghost Tao, nether souls, and spiritual sense. Cultivation level. Peak of the mid-nascent soul stage. At the time of his appearance, his cultivation level was among the top in the Heavenly South, second only to the 3 grand cultivators, late nascent soul stage. Cultivation technique and special ability. 9-twist spirit soul. The most fearsome aspect of Zenith Soul, and what made his name, is his incredibly domineering soul cultivation technique. His main technique is the 9-twist spirit soul or 9-soul secret art. This is a secret art that specializes in directly attacking an opponent's spiritual soul. Instead of attacking the physical body, this technique bypasses physical defenses and conventional magic treasures, directly inflicting severe damage on the enemy's nascent soul and sea of consciousness. Thanks to this technique, despite only being at the mid-nascent soul stage, Zenith Soul could easily defeat or even kill cultivators at the same level. Even late-nascent soul stage cultivators had to be wary when facing his soul attacks. It can be said that in terms of spiritual soul attacks, he was the foremost expert in the Heavenly South. Zenith Soul and Han Li were initially enemies, stemming from an event in the past. Before advancing to the nascent soul stage, Han Li had annihilated a group of Ghost Spirit sect cultivators, including Wang Tiangu and his disciples, to seize the soul-summoning beast. These individuals were close subordinates under Zenith Soul's command. Due to the death of his disciples, Zenith Soul was enraged and issued a manhunt for the culprit for many years without success, as Han Li was in the Scattered Star Seas at the time. The two officially met at the Heavenly South Nascent Soul Assembly, which was convened to deal with the invasion of the Milan tribe. Here, Zenith Soul recognized Han Li as the enemy from years ago, but due to the greater situation and the presence of too many other masters, he had to temporarily set aside their feud. During the Great War against the Milan Spell Warriors, Zenith Soul played an important but also rather unlucky role. To encourage masters to participate in the most dangerous life and death battle, Wei Wuya gifted Zenith Soul a precious magic treasure. For the sake of this treasure, he agreed to join the battle. During the fight, Zenith Soul, along with Yun Lu of the Joyful Union sect, was trapped in a grand formation by a Milan Grand Scholar. Despite his formidable strength, he could not break the formation on his own and fell into a perilous situation. At the critical moment, Han Li commanded a squad of flood dragons and used his gold-devouring beetles to break the grand formation, rescuing both Zenith Soul and Yun Lu. Having been saved by Han Li, although unwilling in his heart, Zenith Soul had to accept letting go of their past hatred. The feud between the two was thus resolved. Zenith Soul is a typical old devil. He possesses great strength, is ruthless, and always seeks revenge, but he also knows how to weigh pros and cons and adhere to the bigger picture when necessary. He is not a fool. He knows when to advance and when to retreat. He was initially built up to be a very powerful and fearsome figure, one of Han Li's greatest potential enemies in the Heavenly South. However, upon his official appearance, his role was somewhat underwhelming compared to expectations, mainly serving as a foil to showcase Han Li's performance in the Great War. Zenith Soul served as a potential obstacle, creating a sense of pressure for Han Li upon his return to the Heavenly South. The fact that Han Li saved him was also a significant turning point, showing that Han Li's strength and status were now sufficient to make a top-tier old devil bow his head. After the events of the Milan War, the character Zenith Soul no longer appears, and his subsequent fate is not mentioned in the story.